Story time today. I decided to make a story time today. I've been watching a lot of story times on YouTube and I really do enjoy them. I watch a lot of story times videos because I just laugh out and so on. So today I decided to make a story time. I have a lot of stories I have to tell you guys, but it's a lot of stories. A lot of stories. You're the carrying and all those things. Carrying. So this what I'm about to tell you guys happened to me when I just came to Sweden, and then I had this guy that was like, in short, in love with me. He was really into me and so on and so forth, and I was pregnant then anyways, but we were just like so in love but doing nothing, you know. We can just like embrace each other and so on. So a lot of people were like, oh my god, how can you leave a lot of pregnant ladies and date a pregnant lady, oh blah 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 blah. You know, when you're pregnant you don't even look like, at times some women look cute when they're pregnant. I was not cute when I was pregnant anyway. I was not like that bad, but I was not so cute when I was pregnant. And then this guy was like, he just wanted to be with me and so on. I thought it was funny because I was pregnant and I was like, oh my god, how can you date a pregnant woman? You know, it was so funny for me. And I told him there were a lot of pretty girls around. Like, a lot of my friends were pretty and they really loved and liked him. And I told him, but why can't you go for that? Those ladies, pretty girls, shiny, fair and so on. No, it's not what I want. I want just blah 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 blah. And it was like, yeah, we kicked off. It was very nice and so on and very interesting. Was very caring person and so on. So yeah, after a while we got an apartment, so we moved in together, and a lot of people like gossiped and so on. Everybody was gossiping, like it was so bad, like gossiping to the next level. That's how bad it is. Europe, they gossip so much in Europe, believe me guys. At times I just want to like isolate myself from everything because the gossip in Europe, when I was back home I thought they gossip in Africa, in Cameroon, like my country, but gossip that happens in Europe is another level, like another level. When I tell my friends back home, they're like, yeah, can it be gossip here? People that are even like 40 years, something years, they gossip like kids. Boys gossip more than women in Europe. Believe me. Anyways, I will take that one to the next level in my next video. But today, let's talk about this guy. So we were together, we were hitting up, was so nice, was just a cute guy. And then like, I was just being myself and so on. To cut the whole story short, we were together. And then after he had the Canadian lottery, so he had to travel to Canada, so I could meet him when I have my baby or after everything was ready and so on. I was like, we're kicking up very fine, everything was so good, everything was so nice and so on. So we decided to make a wedding, like to get married, so that things could go faster for me, so I can meet him there and so on. So everything was like good. Then he got to Canada and we were calling each other, talking, everything. I was so happy. I met somebody. Like, I knew he loved me, because if he didn't love me, he couldn't have come to me because I was pregnant and I had a very long tummy. But he was like, yeah, that's no problem. He's a baby and so on. So I really believed and I knew he loved me. It was not something like, am I sure? Am I not sure? I was so sure he loved me. But the gossips, I was not interacting with people, so I wasn't like affected by the gossip, so I was so okay with that. So he went there and we're talking for a while, and then after a certain time he just stopped talking to me, and I was like, what's happening? I was so touched because I didn't know what was happening, and he didn't tell me really what was happening. So you know, when in my where I come from, my country, I come from the Northwest province in Cameroon, and there I come from the Boy division. And in the Boy division is a village where almost everybody is related to everybody. Like, that's it. When your father knows this person, or your mother, or you are just related automatically, you know. So he called his father and talked about the wedding, because I don't know if we had to do a distant wedding, like just two families meeting, for him, his parents going to my family and giving things like the traditional wedding in Africa, you know. So he was like, he called his father and talked to his father. I don't know what the father said to him, or I don't know what the father told him, I don't know. So he just called me and told me, we are related. Exactly how I felt. How can we be related now? We cannot be related. We can't be cousins. I've never seen you guys. I've never seen you people in any occasions we have. Because in like where I come from exactly, when you have an occasion, all family members, they come together, like they're always in contact. When there is a death celebration or a wedding celebration or anything big, families always come together. And there, when families come together, you meet people and you greet, and then you know how people are related. You talk, and then you like, no, this is my cousin, this is my sister, this is my this and so on. But I've never met these people in anything from my 0 age to when like till now. I've never seen them in my any family occasion or whatever. I've never heard or seen them, like never. So when we called the father was like, yeah, you are related. And I was like, he told me that, like after he told me and like told me what the father said, he said, we're related, we can't be together because blah blah blah. And I told him, but why? How are we related? I've never seen you guys before. You know, as a lady, knowing what you want and knowing like this person was yours, or like you were in love with this person, and then the person telling you you guys were related, it hurts. It hurts so much. Like it really hurts me, and it really breaks my heart, because my parents are of late, so I had nobody to like talk to, immediate body to talk to. I had nobody to like ask questions to, and the questions were like I couldn't have gotten any answer because I had to call my aunt or this or that or that. And you know, when your parents are not there to really explain things to you, it's so complicated and it's so difficult. So I was so embarrassed and so angry at the same time. I was like, no, I can't do this. So I asked him about how are we related. He was like, in the beginning he thought the father was kidding because he had a girlfriend before, or like 2 girlfriends before, and the father said they were related. And one moment he was like, no, I can't be related with any girl I bring home. I can't be any, like how I can't be related with any girl I bring home. So this time around he was like, he wasn't believing it, but at the same time he was like listening to the father, you know. And I understand him, but at my point I wanted him to support me, not the parents. You understand? But I understand him right now. Like he had to listen to his parents and so on. But I don't like, yeah, of course. So he said we're related. So I was just so tongue-tied and I was so frustrated because I had nobody to explain things to me. I had nobody to tell me the truth. I had nobody to call or to talk to direct. You know, when you're talking to your parents, it's different than, yeah. So I called my auntie. She was like, no, the father is lying. He was not related. It's like this, it's like that. We've never seen them in occasion. I told my aunt tried to explain things to me here and there, blah, 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 blah. I wasn't feeling it. So I told him like, what do you think? What do you yourself think? Yeah, I have to understand, I have to listen to my father, because it's not good for us to do things against tradition. Because if we have to do things against tradition and we have kids together, maybe we can lose our kids. The kids can die. My tradition is a very strong one. I understand that very well. The kids can die. Things can happen to us. One of us can be mad or die at the early age or something like that. I understand him very well. Yeah, he never fought for it. But at the end of the day, I don't know what happened. He talked to a friend, then the friend told him that he knows somebody who got married against the parents' wish because they said they were related, and they had kids and the kids died or something like that. So he was scared and he was just like, no. He just had to look for a new girlfriend and so on. Me as a lady, I had to find out what was happening. I had to know the real truth about this. I called my aunt, I called my grandma, I called my uncles, and I tried to like get things out. Before then, when I talked to him and I asked him, how are we related? He said, the father told him my auntie got married from the same village as my auntie got married from their village or from their I don't get it, and they didn't pay all his bride price or whatever. And I was just like, bullshit. And no, before that, you know, like I said before, like a woman can be desperate when it comes to love and seeing he's losing the love of her life. And I said, can I pay all the money so we cannot be related? Yeah, let me pay all the money so we can't be related. Is this something we can pay? Is this something we can, what can we do to this? We can't do anything about this, he said to me. But anyways, like a year after that, I went home. So I had to talk with my grand auntie, to like really find out what was happening, like to explain to me, because she's there, like she knows everything in the family. So she said, no, we are not related. And just the person I wanted to talk to. no, we are not related, she told me. And we will never be related. That's what she told me. And yeah, I'm happy right now with my life. The only thing, like when I was talking with him then, I said it's good we find out these things and clarify it for now, because we are living in Europe. Our kids can meet each other, our kids can fall in love, so it's good for us to like really try to find out and solve this whole problem. So it's like, it goes well, you know, for us, our kids. That was it. And then when I came back, he wrote me showing his girlfriend and so on. I was happy for him. I told him that, and I really meant it. And I was so happy for him, and I told him to move up. Told him I moved on with my life. I was with somebody else, and he was with somebody else. So it wasn't like I was alone or single or desperate, still wanting him, so on. So that was it. And the nicest thing is that we never had sex, and that was nice. And you know, and it's good. He was such a nice person, but it didn't work for us. And that was it. That was all I had to share with you guys for now. Bye.